I'm guessing now that that's one reason you decided to become a lawyer. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
What did you think that would give you?
A bunch of skills. I thought being a lawyer, in fact, to answer your question, I thought being a lawyer would give me the ability to use the law, which of course is the instrument of, in a large sense of social control, right? Mm-hmm. To use that instrument in constructive and positive ways to help build community, to help people have opportunity and have a chance to have a better life. And when I first got out of law school, in fact, I turned down an offer from one of the biggest firms in Chicago to sign on to a community-based organization that I would use my legal skills, my training rather, to work in the community. And so that was my first commitment. And when that didn't work out, I became an assistant U.S. attorney. And of course, my father called me a paper pusher for the government. He said, "Oh, you become a paper pusher for the government." But that was my path. I really thought I was going to use law.
Were there lawyers in Chicago or elsewhere in the country or the world that you said, I want to be like that?
Oh, sure. Yes, Jules Lafontaine
Sure.
was this model of elegance, and
yes.
I mean, she was just the cat's pajamas as far as I was concerned. And so I looked up to her. Again, I mentioned Anna Langford and Edith Sampson, both of whom I had met. I knew, of course, everybody knew about Thurgood Marshall and the legal defense team from the NAACP. I mean, everybody knew about them. And so that was a real model, because these were people who had used the law to transform society. And so, yes, there were a lot of role models in that regard.
And what was being an assistant DA? What was that like?
Wonderful training. Wonderful training. I could not have asked for better. I didn't like the criminal side, to be honest. I did some criminal prosecutions. Didn't like it much. I did some appellate work. I, in fact, helped write the brief on the first RICO case, racketeering and organized crime. We had the first RICO case in Illinois in regards to the prosecution of the former governor of Illinois, the Kerner case. So I got a chance to work on some really high-profile cases there, but I preferred the civil ones. And the good thing about that was that it gave me a real taste of the structure and operation of the law that I wouldn't have had otherwise, and a real taste of policy issues in ways that I wouldn't have had otherwise. I mean, I got to third chair the lawsuit that the American Medical Association brought against Jimmy Carter's healthcare reforms. And so as a result, I read every dot and tittle of the healthcare laws. Well, my views of how healthcare was structured that I developed at that point helped to shape my views on healthcare even to this day. And so because of the grounding that I got there, I was involved with some environmental cases that helped to shape where I wound up on environmental law. And so there were a variety of housing and healthcare and the poverty cases, all of the cases that I got a chance to try. And of course, you got great trial experience because you're in court every day. Helped me develop an appreciation for the issues in a way that I don't think I could have gotten any other way.